there's an element of shocking your own system in order to build back trust with yourself. I think it's easy. McGregor spoke about this, about sticking to your words. I think sticking to your word is one of the most pivotal in real-time changes that you can make to affect real-time how you feel, what you think, and what you say. If you say you're going to do something, just do it. If you say you're going to go to bed, if you say you're going to write this, if you say you're going to read this, do it. Just do it. Because what that does is that it builds trust. It builds trust. And if you think of having something like a trust bank account in yourself, you have something of a trust bank account in yourself. And every time that you do something you said that you were going to do, you make a deposit into that trust bank account. You make a deposit. And the more you accumulate into that trust bank account, the more that when you speak on something, the more trust that you have that it's going to get done and it's going to get accomplished, right? So if every day I say I'm going to wake up at this time, I'm going to read this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do push-ups and go to the gym, and then every day I don't do it, well, that trust bank account never moves up. That trust bank account never moves up. So so now you're feeling overwhelmed because how can you trust yourself to accomplish a big objective when you can't even trust yourself to accomplish a small objective, right? So that's where that mismatch and that miscalculation is, because you might have this objective over here, but the trust bank account is not matching that level. It's not even matching your current level. So the quickest way to change that and affect that and to sort of shock your system and to rebuild back that trust is to follow your word. And if anybody has read the Four Agreements, that's a great little short book to read. But one of the agreements is be impeccable with your word. And that's something that I still remember from even 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I was trying to affect really big changes in my life. That was one of the most pivotal things that I think I did, was that just saying, okay, I wake up, I do this. And that's really how you create magic in your words, because now your words are backed by action. If you say this is going to happen, it materializes. And that's really, really, really powerful on a very large and on a very macro and micro level. So you have to build that trust bank account with yourself in order to keep accomplishing those things. And it starts small. It starts with one thing. Start with just eating right. Start with just journaling. Start with just doing this, building that trust back slowly. And then that's going to allow you to do bigger objectives.